Good morning, students. Are you ready for the class today? Good, children. So, before starting the class, what you have to do? Yes, you have to be ready with note and pen. Have you taken down the notes in the previous class? Good. So, if not, you won't recall anything what you have learned. Okay, dear? Because you don't have book with you. So, the only notes will help you to recall whatever you have learned here. Okay, dear. Shall we start into the class? Good. So, the same chapter what we have learnt in the last previous class, we are going to continue now. Before starting that, let me sum up what we have learnt in the last class. Can anyone sum up that? Just recall in your mind itself. Okay, the first we have learned about network. What does mean by network? What are the types of network and components in that network? And we have seen the types in detail, isn't it? Good. I think you have got a short recall in your mind. Okay, dear. So, this class we will be continuing in that portion. Okay. This class we are going to start from internet. Okay. I hope you know about internet, isn't it? So, internet is defined as network of networks. From this network, any number of computers can be connected across the world. We can share the data and particulars of an individual or an organization within fraction of minutes anywhere in the world. So it is possible because of internet. And intranet, what is intranet? It is also a network which is used to connect the computers within big organization. It is the recent development in networking. Okay, so internet is a network of networks and intranet is also a network within a big organization. Okay, dear. Okay, next the main topic we are going to learn about network topology. What does mean by topology? Topology is a connection. Okay, it's a channel, that structure or layout of a communication channel which connects the computer in a network is called topology. In other words, we can say that it is a physical layout of the computers and its interconnection is referred as topology. Okay, dear. So, network topology. Already we learnt what is network. Here we comes to the network topology. It is the physical layout of that connection. Okay, dear. And already you know that in last class I told you that each computer that is connected to the network is called node or workstation. Do you remember that? Yes. The network topologies can be laid out in different ways. Here also there are types of network topology. Let me see one by one. The first one comes that star topology. Could you see this? In this diagram itself we can identify. Okay, dear. So how the computers are connected to the hub in star shape, isn't it? So this topology is called star. A star network places a hub device which has several ports where the computers are hooked in it. The center one is the hub. Do you see that? Or else let me mark for you. So this is hub. Okay. So in this hub, several computers are connected. Not only the computers, you see already I told you peripheral devices can also be connected like printer, scanner like that. Okay. So here is the printer. Okay. So like this, if the devices are connected to a hub in a star shape, it is called the star topology. Okay, dear. Then this hub will monitors everything. Monitors, it will manages the sending and receiving of information. So, okay, then. And also, you note down this point, the hub monitors the entire network and prevent collisions. What is meant by collisions? Collisions means if there is any data loss or if sending and receiving at a time it takes place, there will be a collide. So the data will merge with another data. That will be prevented in this case. If the hub is lost, the entire network goes down. Okay, so hub is the main part in this. Next we are going to the second type is ring topology. Could you see the diagram in this? Ring topology. So, ring topology, if the computer are connected in the ring based, it connects the nodes of the network in a circular shape. The final node of the chain connects to the first to complete the ring. Okay. So here there is an invisible connection, but they didn't mark you. So here the connection will be like this also. Okay dear, so if the connection starts and ends with the computer, okay, so this is given here. The final node of the chain connects to the first to complete the ring. Okay dear, there is no central server in this topology. Here the data always flows in one direction, hence there is no danger to collisions. So if the data is passing in this direction, it will be passed like this. There will not be any collision in between the datas. And also the major drawback in this topology is that if a connection is broken, if any one connection is broken, the entire network goes down. Okay, so in star topology, if the hub is a problem, it won't get a proper connection. Here also, if any one computer goes wrong, the entire network will fail. Could you understand? Okay, then next one, the third one is bus topology. By the name itself, we can easily understand what is bus topology in a streamline. Okay, so this is bus topology. Here we can see in the diagram itself, you see there is a transmit connection is there in between. So in this, all the computers are connected. Okay, there is a path. Could you see this path? This is the path. Okay, so a bus topology is common path to which all nodes and shared devices are connected. So each devices are connected in this format, isn't it? Okay, any number of nodes can transmit data at a time. But if one set of data happens to collide with another set of data transmitted by another nodes, each node waits for some time and then retransmits the data. Okay, this is one demerit in this. When the connection is broken, it brings down all or part of the network and interrupts the data. Next, we are going to see the tree topology. So, tree topology is the variation of bus. So, it is varied from the bus topology because the structure itself you can easily identify. It's in the tree format. From the head one point, the connection flows to the each node. Okay dear. So, here you can see in the diagram. Is it clear for you? Yes. So, each cable has several branches which in turn will have additional branches, thus forming a complex network. So, tree topology is a complex network. Okay dear. So, then after this topology, we are going to learn about the protocols. Do you remember what are the topologies we have learned? Just have a recall, then we can last sum up that. Okay, protocols. What is meant by protocols? It is set of rules to be followed. Okay, so if there is any connection between the computer, it should follow some set of rules for transmitting the data and receiving it. Okay dear, so protocol here is defined as a rule or set of rules to be followed by both the client and the server in order to communicate with each other. Most of the people related to IT, information technology, if they are working there, today believe in sharing their software and other useful documents with other members. So the concept of protocol is very important. Okay dear. So here also there are types of protocols. Let me see one by one. Various networks has different types of protocols. Let us see that LAN, the protocols of LAN and internet. First, we can see the use of LAN. Okay, LAN is nothing but local area network. Yes. CSMACD, it is carrier sense multiple access collision detection. Okay, this is the protocol which is used in the LAN network. It is used to sense and access the request from domains. Domains is, it is one part of that is the client. Client is considered as the domain and the server data and then send the feedback to the domains. At the same time, it is also senses the collision between the data. Collision, already I told you, if there is any collide with the data, merging of the data, sending and receiving in the same path may result in the collision. Okay, so this will look into that. Then token passing. It is another protocol used in the same network LAN. So this is the best method for data transmission because why we are saying that it is best method, here it uses the address of the nodes. Address of the nodes, it is called, the address of the nodes is called as tokens here. So it is called token passing. So each node, that each computer will be given a address. So if any data to be sent to the any computer, for example, we are receiving the letters, isn't it? So how many homes or houses are here, even though if any letter is posted for us, it will clearly reach us with the destination, that address, isn't it? So same like that, if so many nodes are connected to that, each will have a address, that is IP. Okay, so in that it will correctly send the data to that node. So here there will not be any collision. Okay, then the server brings the feedback to the node that is requested. Okay dear. Okay, for next some of the protocols of the internet. So far we have seen LAN network. So LAN uses two protocols. One is CSMA, that CD, and also token pausing, two networks. Now we comes to the internet protocols, that is TCP and PPP. TCP is nothing but transmission control protocol. Okay, it is also used to transmit the data through telephone lines with security. Already I told you, internet, if it is more than WAN, wide area network, internet is the example of the wide area network. It is possible by the means of the telephone lines connection, isn't it? Do you recall that? Okay, so here also the transmission control protocols, it is used by the through the telephone lines. Then PPP, point to point protocols, it is also used to transmit the data through telephone lines. It is not fully secured. Okay, it is not fully secured means there will be any loss of data. Receiving and sending end protocols, here two more protocols they have given. Receiving and sending end protocols, HTTP, hypertext transmit protocols, and FTP, file transfer protocol. Okay dear, the same purpose it is used for that. And also here another one, URL is nothing but uniform resource locator. Okay, uniform resource locator, already it is used to locate the web document where it is. For example, if you are searching any document in the web, address bar will be there. That address bar is considered as the URL, that is uniform resource locator. So each and every document will have a unique URL. Okay, then methods used for transmission. What are the methods used for the transmission? Three methods, note down that: routers, bruters, and gateways. Once again, routers, bruters, and gateways. Okay, routers, what is routers? It is used to give the way to the TCP IP or PPP when the receiver end and sender end protocols and networks are same. If receiver end, sender end, and networks are same, routers will be used there. Then bruters, here note down the same TCP IP and PPP, when the receiver end, sender end are same but networks are different, we will use the bruters. Okay, then what is gateways? It is used to give the way to the same TCP IP and PPP when the receiver end, sender end have different types of protocols and networks. Okay, if three is different, we will use gateways. Could you understand this three methods of transmission? What are they? Routers, bruters, and gateways. Okay, next, network cables. So what are the cables they are used in the network process? Okay, here they have given only 4 for you. Just know that. The first one is coaxial cables, twisted pair cables, fiber optic cables, and telephone lines. Telephone lines already you know that. Okay, so but nowadays no one have that LAN connection, so you couldn't see that. But in previous days, everybody, before the invention of the Android mobiles, that before the invention of the mobiles, we use the telephone lines. Okay, and the different types of cables, what are that? Coaxial cable, twisted pair cables, fiber optic cables. So these are the communication channels, that network cables used for our network. So as you know already, without network cables we cannot transmit the data from one place to another. Do you all remember that? So once again we can sum up whatever we have learned today. Before that, take your notes and see whether you have taken down the important points. So today we start from our internet, isn't it? Last class we learned types of network, and today we start from internet. What is internet and what is intranet? Okay, so network is the internet. Next, network topology. What is topology? Physical layout, structure of the connection is called the topology. What are the types? Star topology, then ring topology, bus topology, and tree topology. So there are 4 topologies available. Then we learn protocols. Protocols is nothing but set of rules to be followed by the client and server computers, and types of protocols. So LAN uses two, CSMA and token pausing, and internet uses TCP, IP or PPP, and also receiving and sending end protocols HTTP, FTP and URL, isn't it? And methods used for the transmission. What are the three methods? Routers, Brutus, gateways. Then network cables. What are the network cables used for sending and receiving the informations? So these are the chapters that you have learned today. Okay. Now we come to the last slide, that is today's activity. Define intranet and intranet. Write the types of network topology. Define protocol. Write the methods of transmission. Okay dear, so I hope you understand the class and meet you in the next session. Before that, be safe inside the home, maintain social distance. Okay dear, thank you.